What's up, guys? I just saw Francis Ngannou versus Tyson Fury, the boxing match, very much anticipated, and um, and I've been watching some reactions on the YouTube as well. You know, a lot of the pundits talking. Um, Francis Ngannou took a loss today on his boxing debut against Tyson Fury. Definitely, he did a lot better than I ever expected. I think I would say it's a moral victory, but it's more than a moral victory because, in many eyes, he won. In my eyes, I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure if he won. Um, if I would have been the judge, I would give him the win because the fight was very competitive, back and forth, and he's the only one that got a knockdown, you know. And I think he did very well, man. He did very well, very composed. I think he was very misleading in the, wisely. He misled a lot of pundits, and a lot of people were making fun, were making a big deal, saying how Tyson Fury looked a lot faster and that Ngannou was gonna get killed in the boxing match, this and that, um, and Francis Ngannou, man, it's been an uphill battle since he left UFC. First of all, he left UFC controversially. He was still the champion. He didn't stay. He got a lot of shit from Dana White for leaving, a lot of shit from a lot of UFC fighters for leaving. For doing what he thought was best for him. I remember John Jones making headlines, making fun of him and shit. And in that sense, I'm very happy that Francis Ngannou stuck to his guns. He did it his way. He left. He wanted to box. That's all he wanted. He wanted to be free to pursue a boxing career, a boxing match that would generate a lot of money for him. And UFC wouldn't, from what I understand, they wouldn't let him do that, so he had to leave UFC. His contract expired. He left as the champion, and that's the way I see it anyways. Fast forward, and he gets this huge boxing match against the baddest man on the planet as far as heavyweight boxing is concerned, which is Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury has had a lot of wars in that ring. He has had a lot of spectacular wins. And tonight, I was very surprised the way he performed. I'm not sure what happened. I'm not sure if he took Francis Ngannou lightly. I think he did. He didn't look himself. He wasn't quick. His footwork wasn't really there. His defense wasn't really there. So it's a lot. I know a lot of pundits, they're happy to see a lot of Ngannou supporters. They're happy to see that the guy did so well and stuff. But if you're honest, the knockdown, yeah, I was impressed at the moment. But after some hours of watching it, I'm not, it's not really that impressive. I mean, Tyson Fury has been knocked down before, and it happens in boxing. You get knocked down, and very impressive because a lot of people didn't see that happening. So that was, the moment was bigger than it really was. It was a big moment. How do I phrase it? It was a big moment, but it wasn't that the miracle thing. It happens in boxing. You get knocked down, and he did a perfectly. He landed a perfect shot, and he sat Tyson Fury on his ass, and it looked nice. It looked good. I was very happy to see it, and but I think a lot of pundits gotta admit too that Tyson Fury was not himself tonight. I mean, that's not the Tyson Fury that we've seen before, that I've seen before. The wars he had with Wilder and other heavyweights before, So I don't know where he goes from there, because he's looking at this point, um, a lot of us just never thought that Francis Ngannou was gonna be so competitive on a boxing match against the baddest man on the planet as far as boxing is concerned. We did not see that coming. I'm happy it happened. It's you know, I think Francis Ngannou's stock has raised up, and he's got a lot of options. He made millions tonight, and I think he still has a chance to do a lot of big noise in boxing, still in the boxing sport. So if I were him, I would hold off on the MMA career for now. I hear that he has a contract with PFL. I think he should hold up on that and pursue other big boxing matches and possibly get a title, gain a title in boxing. I think it's possible. He looks so disciplined. He looked so crisp in there. Ngannou did. So focused, so calm, so light on his feet, fast, quick. His reflexes were there. He has a hell of a chin. You would have seen that at the end, he didn't really take any damage. The one that had more damage on his face was Tyson Fury. So very exciting, man. It was a very exciting night for boxing. It doesn't look good for boxing also that this guy from MMA comes, this heavyweight, and makes works Tyson Fury the way he did. But it's not the end of the world. It happens in boxing. You're gonna get hit. That's the beauty of the sport, the combat sports. You see things happen that are exciting, that are surprising, and tonight was one of those nights. And the sport lives up to its reputation. It happens. That's why we all love combat sports, because combat sports are not like any other sports, man. It's one guy against the other guy, and when the fists are flying, anything can happen. Anything can happen, and tonight is proof. Let me reiterate. If I would have been the judge, I would have given Ngannou the win tonight, and that would have been sweet for him to, for that title to be up for grabs. I hear that the title wasn't up for grabs, and this doesn't even count as a loss or win in the official boxing books. So whatever, we all saw it. It's part of the history books now. Francis Ngannou hung in there with Tyson Fury, knocked him down, and he did very well. And in a lot of eyes, he won that fight. He didn't get the decision, and I think that's more business than anything else, because Tyson Fury still has another heavyweight fight coming up in December, so it wouldn't have looked good for him to lose a decision against a former heavyweight champion in MMA, in another sport that wasn't even boxing. So those are my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Give me likes, dislikes, give me some comments, and thank you for listening. Peace.